do that in a second.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of comics would destroy a heckler. You know, they really embarrass and shame a lot of people. That's kind of the culture of stand-up. It's very authoritarian. They control. You know, it's a binary thing. You either laugh or you don't. And if you speak up, if you express yourself, if you tell your story and say your feelings, then that comic shuts you down and shames you for it. And I've never understood that. I think you learn so much if you do the jokes that provoke the feelings, and then you actually listen to the feedback. Listen to everybody, you know, and then go from there. We can all grow together that way. Because I really admire that woman who rebuked me. I really do. I think she's so brave. Let's think about what she did. She thought Satan came to her town. She's the only one who stood up and rebuked Satan. You know how brave you gotta be to stand up to Satan? That's Satan. So I love that woman. I really do. Because everyone else in the room, you should have seen these people. They all sat in their chairs. Everybody else in the room, they also thought I was Satan, but they just sat there like, I guess we have to listen to Satan. We bought a ticket, so I guess we have to go along with Satan for the evening. We gotta hear him out, you know. Person on stage is on charge, no matter what. We just believe in authority blindly. Yeah. My school definitely believed in authority blindly. I remember, you know, we really loved George W. Bush back in the day. Every day we talked about Jesus and George W. Bush. That was kind of that was our class. Okay? Cover those the gospel of Jesus. You know, 4 Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and then you know, the Book of Bush, and talk about Iraq and Afghanistan in a way that wasn't informed at all. And we did that for a few years. And I remember in 2004, George W. Bush was running for re-election, and he hadn't won yet. And we were told if he got re-elected, that Jesus would come back down to earth. They were really rooting for Armageddon. They really they wanted it so bad. We want this world to end, so that they can go on to heaven and stuff. And every day we would sing a song called the names of all the U.S. presidents, and he hadn't won a second term yet, but here's the way they made us sing the song. We'd go, Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Buckley, Fillmore, Bruce Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Leland, McKinley, Tupperson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, Roosevelt, Truman, Isaac, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Bush! They made us do a second Bush. We loved it. We were like, yeah, Bush! Because we didn't know anything about Bush. We just knew he was God's chosen war criminal. So, that's the only thing we knew in our hearts.
I just like Bush.
You just like Bush, yeah. I'll have to show you this artwork from Kansas City last night.
I prefer shaved.
There's a Bush theme going in here. I'll show it to you after the show. I really will. Come up and talk to me after the show and we'll find it together. George W. Bush, did you know that he said that he invaded Iraq and Afghanistan? One of the reasons he did that was, he told this to the president of France. He said one of the reasons was God revealed to him in a dream that he needed to fulfill the biblical prophecy of the book of Revelations, that he needed to defend America from the satanic forces of Gog and Magog. The president of the United States said that. He was defending us. He was defending us from the satanic forces of Gog and Magog. And there's a lot of very legitimate criticisms against George W. Bush. He did commit a lot of war crimes.